Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
There's no auto show right now in January. That doesn't happen until June. But a vestige of the old auto show remains, and it brought back some wonderful memories. We'll have the headline for you coming up.
And after a weekend of some pretty wild weather, we are finally thawing out, and actually Andrew's tracking a bit of a warm-up, but we are in the clear as it relates to rain or snow, or are we? We'll check in with Andrew and for Brandon in a moment. But we are also following breaking news from Detroit's east side, where a 72-year-old woman is stabbed, allegedly, by her own son. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Rhonda Walker, and that does top our news at noon. The incident unfolded on Corbett Street in the area of Connor and I-94 on Detroit's east side. We're going to show you some video of the scene right now. We're told that the victim got into an argument with her 49-year-old son. He allegedly stabbed her. He is currently in police custody. His mother is in stable condition at the hospital. Meanwhile, one person is dead after a shooting on Detroit's west side. It happened this morning in the area of Indiana and Puritan Avenue. We're told that a man believed to be in his late 20s or early 30s was found shot to death at the scene. And right now we know very little. No word on what may have led up to the shooting. Also, the man convicted of murdering two co-workers 2 years ago is expected to learn his sentence today. Take you back to February of 2018 when Verness Griffin shot and killed a co-worker in Taylor and another co-worker in Pontiac. Prosecutors say that this was all part of a multi-county killing spree. In April, he was sentenced to life without parole for the shooting in Taylor, and today he is expected to be sentenced for the shooting in Pontiac. Over in Madison Heights, the trial begins regarding the building behind the toxic chemical that is leaking there. The city is suing the building's owner, Gary Sayers. The city of Madison Heights wants the building demolished, and they want Sayers to cover the cost of that demolition. Sayers is currently in federal prison for improperly storing those dangerous chemicals at that location. We'll keep you updated on what happens in court, both here and on clickondetroit.com throughout the day. MDOT says that the eastbound 696 exit at Cousins Avenue will remain closed indefinitely. This is all in association with that investigation and cleanup into the toxic chemical that's been seeping into the ground there in Madison Heights. Also, the northbound I-75 ramp to eastbound 696 will have the far right lane closed as part of this. To get around that closure, drivers can also travel further east along to the DeQuinder exit as an alternate. And in politics, this just in, Senator Cory Booker drops out of the 2020 Democratic presidential campaign. He says that he no longer sees a path to victory due to the lack of financial resources. He will instead run for re-election of his New Jersey Senate seat. Booker's exit from the 2020 race comes ahead of Tuesday's debate in Iowa. He failed to meet the polling threshold in every approved survey to participate in that debate. And we expect to see some new developments this week in the impeachment of President Trump. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says that she expects the House will move to send articles of impeachment to the Senate sometime this week. And there is still a debate over calls by many Democrats to have new witnesses called for Senate trial. At the same time, President Trump has voiced support for proposals from some Republicans to have the Senate simply dismiss the charges altogether. Speaker Pelosi warns against that move.
Dismissing is a cover-up. If they want to go that route again, the senators who are thinking now about voting for witnesses or not, they will have to be accountable for not having a fair trial.
A small number of Republicans in the Senate are working to reach an agreement on calling some witnesses for the Senate impeachment trial. Here at home, we want to take a live look outside right now. Our Mount Clemens sky cam shows that coating of snow on the grassy areas outside. Meteorologist Andrew is here in for Brandon, tracking That and also a bit of a warm-up, it appears, on tap for us, Andrew. We're just all over the place with these temperatures and forecasts.
I know we have been ever since before winter started, and now right here in the thick of winter itself. Well, at least we're making a slow improvement with temperatures slightly above freezing, so the thaw is happening, but it's happening slowly. Still saw some snow, as you can see, on rooftops and also grassy areas. Streets are getting better and better minute by minute. It is a gradual process, so still be careful driving and walking with some slick spots still out there on streets and on sidewalks. 36 over at Metro Airport, 4 degrees above freezing, 1 degree above freezing, but we'll take every degree we can get in both Howell and also Pontiac. 33 degrees there, 35 over in Mount Clemens. Now we still have flood warnings that are up. It's been dropped over in Macomb County. That's good news for folks along the Clinton River, but it still has a strong current. It's still riding pretty high, so you still want to stay at higher ground. Same thing for folks. Flooding warning still up in Livingston County, also Monroe and Lenawee counties. So later on today, with clouds overhead, we'll see temperatures stay in the middle and upper 30s later this afternoon. Any peak of sunshine, we might see 40 degrees or more, but it stays above freezing. More on tonight's forecast, tomorrow's forecast, and any more rain or snow before the end of the week. I've got the answer coming up.
All right, sounds good. We'll see you here in a few. It is one of the auto industry's most important and coveted awards. We're talking about the North American Car, Utility, and Truck of the Year awards. And 50 journalists who drove every single new vehicle rank them and vote on the best of the best. And a winner was crowned today. Let's get to Local 4 Business Editor Rod Maloney, who brings us the list of this year's winners.
Well, it's the middle of January. It's warm outside, not a lot of snow. They're advertising the boat show here at the TCF Center. We don't have an auto show, and it feels odd. And yet, we had a little bit of a pullback into what we always know about this time of year, the North American Car and Truck of the Year Awards.
The 2020 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray.
NACTOY traditionally kicked off the auto show, and if the auto show were happening this week, we'd all still be talking about GM's breathtaking mid-engine marvel. Chief Engineer Taj Jukter calls this win extra special.
Its performance is kind of a starting point, but it has to fit into your lifestyle. It has to have luggage, it has to be a great grand tour, it has to be a good daily driver. There's all these things that a Corvette has to do in addition to being a very high performance vehicle.
Next up,
the Jeep Gladiator.
One Truck of the Year honors, a departure considering Jeep's an SUV brand, but NACTOY juror Mark Phelan told Local 4 News.
They got on the pickup wagon. You know, everybody's buying pickups. You know, people, customers want pickups, and they built a really good pickup.
And finally, the SUV that turned heads at last year's auto show won SUV of the Year this year.
Kia Telluride.
A proud Kia North America president, Michael Cole, told Local 4 News it's all about creating customer demand ahead of supply.
We refer to this as the big, bold, boxy, Kia.
One of the other things that separates cars that win this very special and historic award is value. That's what they say kind of puts some vehicles over the top. The Gladiator certainly is one of those. And Mark Phelan also said that the Toyota Sonata, though it didn't win, has a lot of value too. In downtown Detroit, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
It's always great to be nominated, but of course it is great to win. Rod, thank you, and congrats to all of the auto companies that won. Still to come, the Queen summons her family for an emergency summit today on the future of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. What we are learning, but first, a new report released on the killings of Iranian military leader Qasem Soleimani. It sheds light on what may have prompted President Trump to authorize the attack that killed him.